the king has physical authority over his servants. And because they don't listen to him, he uses that authority to throw them into the fire, throw them into the furnace, where an angel protects them and they're not hurt. The king has that physical authority. He doesn't have spiritual authority, which is why those men, as he's challenging them, say, you can do what you want to us. We will honor and praise and worship our God, and we refuse to acknowledge any other God. And it's funny because in our society, that role of authority can become confused. Sometimes we give other people the authority we should keep. Have you ever had that chance where you have felt an injustice? Or maybe you've had a conflict with somebody, but because you don't want to offend anybody or go through the work, you don't say anything? In that process, you have given them the authority, spiritual authority over what's happening. Sometimes we give authority away to the devil. As kind of crazy as that sounds, when we face a temptation, whether it's because we're feeling tired, or maybe we want whatever we get up for Lent, and we feel the pressure of that temptation, and we say, this is really too much, I'm just going to do it. We have actually given authority to the devil in our life. And sometimes we get confusion on what authority means. So for instance, in our gospel reading, Jesus is arguing with the Israelites. And they say, well, we are children of Abraham. He is our father. He is our authority figure. And how does Jesus respond? If Abraham was your father, you wouldn't try to kill me. And so we see Jesus challenging them in the gospel reading, saying, if you are looking for the proper father in your life, seek God the Father. And when you seek him and acknowledge him as your authority, you'll be united to me. And so our gospel reading and our first reading today challenges us to think about, what does authority mean in our life? And how can giving that authority to God bring us closer to Jesus? Entonces, en nuestra primera lectura, hay el rey con tres de sus servidores. Y el rey está enojado, porque el rey quiere que ellos adoraran a su Dios. Pero ellos no quieren. Ellos quieren solamente rezar al Dios real. Entonces el rey pone los tres servidores en el fuego. Y cuando yo estuve rezando con esto, yo vi que el rey tuvo una autoridad física. Él pudo poner los hombres en el fuego. Pero el rey faltó otra autoridad, la autoridad espiritual. Entonces los servidores les dije, pues, hay solamente un Dios, y nosotros vamos a adorar y rezar a Dios real. Entonces, esto nos invita a pensar qué es la intención y el lugar de autoridad en nuestra vida. Porque a veces nosotros faltamos la autoridad que tenemos. Por ejemplo, cuando nosotros vemos algo malo en la sociedad, o nosotros queremos evitar el conflicto, entonces nosotros evitamos todo, nosotros dejamos nuestra autoridad. O nuestra ayunar, cuando nosotros no queremos continuar porque tenemos sueño, o tenemos un deseo, y nosotros continuamos a hacer las malas cosas, nosotros damos nuestra autoridad a otra persona, el diablo. Y a veces, como humanos, nosotros confundimos nuestra autoridad. Por ejemplo, en nuestro evangelio, Jesús está discutiendo con los israelitas. Los israelitas dicen que Abraham es su padre. Y la respuesta de Jesús, si Abraham era tu padre, ustedes no quieren matarme. Y Jesús continúa, si ustedes tienen Dios el Padre como su padre, ustedes son muy cercanos, ustedes me aman mucho. Entonces, en nuestra lectura, nosotros vemos que a veces nos podemos confundir a nuestra autoridad. Pero cuando tenemos una autoridad, la autoridad real, Dios el Padre, somos muy cercanos a Jesús, nuestro Salvador.